Oh, okay, I can't. There it is. Can you hear me now? Cool. Hey, Union. Thanks, Humani. Thanks for pointing that out. That makes a lot more sense. Cool. Sometimes when moving your entire setup from your room, the upstairs kitchen, you forget that whenever you unplug the microphone, it doesn't automatically pick back up when you plug it back in. Okay, from the top then. Hello, how's it going? I hope you guys' day is going well. Switch games. The box is probably the fullest I think it's ever been. Picked these two up new. This one's like recently came out. It's Kirby's Return to Dreamland Deluxe. I enjoyed the Wii version, so I figured I'd pick up that version. And then on March 10th, you know, for Mario Day or whatever, they had a bunch of different retailers had sales on Mario games. So since I didn't own Super Mario Odyssey yet, I picked it up. Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Rescue Team DX remake of the original Pokemon Mystery Dungeon games, which I enjoyed. So it was pre-owned, so it was, you know, like 40 bucks or whatever. So I figured I'd pick it up. Yeah, it seems like a fun game to play. I just didn't own it yet. There's a lot of Switch games that I'm looking at the list of like Switch games I want to own, and it keeps getting longer and longer when I find out about new releases. It's starting to get a little bit lower because I am, you know, obviously picking up games that I want. But like, it's surprising. I didn't realize how many games on the Switch that I wanted to play. Xbox 360 game, whatever. Spectrobes for the Wii. This is the third Spectrobe game and the last one that they made, I believe. It's like the DS ones, but with a bit more polish and a bit better graphics since it's on the Wii. It's got co-op and stuff. I enjoyed the DS games, and ever since I knew that this existed, I kind of wanted it, so figured I'd pick it up. It's not too expensive or anything. I don't know. Spectrobes is a weird... I don't know. It was an interesting idea, but it didn't get too far. It's one of those ones that tried to, you know, kind of capture the popularity of things like Digimon or Pokemon, but didn't quite get super far. But it was a lot of fun, and the fact that it's published by Disney is kind of interesting. That's probably why it didn't keep going farther. Because I don't think it did terribly. Anyway, Wii Music. It's Wii Music. I said before, the front of the case is shiny. The musical notes are shiny. I don't know if you can see that or not. Yep. Part of the Halo 3, like, big collector's edition that came with the helmet and everything. Obviously, this one doesn't have everything. But it has everything that would come in, like, this box and everything. So, like, the manual that I was showing, advertisement for Halo Wars, advertisement for the new Pontiac C6 GXP Street Edition for whatever reason. Yeah, and the little book here with just some basic information about the different enemy species and stuff. That's pretty cool. I'll have to get like the full thing, or at least like the helmet. You know, the helmet that goes on that stand at some point in my life. But yeah, I found this and I was like, oh, that's cool. I'll pick that up. So I have that now. More Xbox 360 games. Infinite Undiscovery, which is a niche RPG that I've heard praise of. Unfortunately, I don't think this is the original box because it's got 2 discs, but there's not room in this case for 2 discs. So that's fun. Probably, oh, it looks like what happened is like the little flap that holds the first disc fell out. I can just like cannibalize one of those flaps from like a copy of Halo 4 and I'll be fine. Yeah, I can easily do that. At some point, I'll have to go through and like make sure all of my games are in good boxes and stuff. But for now, I'm just happy actually owning them. So, I don't know. This one looked interesting. 99 Nights for the Xbox 360. Gotcha. Yeah, I don't know. I heard it was interesting, so I picked it up. Interesting though. These last three things, these last three games I have in the box are pretty interesting. So we have the I put it back in the sleeve for now. The limited collector's edition of Doom 3 for the Xbox. I'm not a huge fan of Doom, but that steelbook cover though, right? Like that steelbook cover, that's pretty good. It's pretty cool. I don't know. I thought it looked cool, so I got it. Too bad it wasn't that expensive, honestly. Probably because there are other additions or ways to play this game that are better, quote unquote. But like, just the steel like book, like cover and everything looks really good. The logos, everything. It's a cool collection piece. If nothing else. Speaking of cool collection pieces, if nothing else, the box for the Gearbox port of Halo Combat Evolved. I say box because we opened it up when I got there, and there is no game inside. There's the manual, and obviously the box itself, but no game. But that's not a big deal. He gave me a low price for it since obviously he didn't have the game in it. Yeah. But I can find the like CD version of this for like less than $10 on like eBay or something. It's not hard to find the actual game. It's hard to find the like cardboard box at this point with like the manual and stuff. So I'll probably have to complete this for my collection, but it was just gonna sit on a shelf and look cool anyway. And now I can say I own like every version of Halo, so you know, that's fun. And then this is something I came up across as well while I was looking through stuff. Grand Theft Auto Collection for the Xbox. It's the Rockstar Games double pack. And so this contains both Grand Theft Auto 3 and Vice City. So something kind of cool about these versions of the game is that they come with a different box art than usual. And like they're specifically marked as part of the collection or whatever. And they've got like all the manuals and everything in there. It looks like I'm just opening these up now, but it looks like, yeah, there's another one of those poster things. Oh wow, okay. Yeah, it's a huge giant poster for Grand Theft Auto 3. And then on the back is a complete map of like the game with like a bunch of different locations marked on it and stuff. That's really cool. I think that's also in the could be wrong, but I think that's also in the other one too. Let's see, Vice City. That's still in there. Oh, there's a giant Rockstar sticker that was never used, it looks like. Yeah, so here's the tourist guide, as they call it, but you know, obviously. Another giant poster on one side, and picture of the city on the other. So that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. You're seeing me doubly. I forgot to turn it back over to the anime girl. I'm sorry. No wonder nobody's showing up or staying or whatever. There we go. So yeah, that's pretty cool. It is operational. The disc tray. So okay. So the disc tray, you used to have to slap this bad boy on the top a little bit, you know, just jiggle it out or whatever. It's fine. It gets caught on itself or whatever. It's not the end of the world. But yes, this one still functions. However, there's currently no way to get games in it. Because of the disk drive thing. I wanted to fix that on stream, but then I saw the process of having to open up the Xbox and like everything that would entail, and I think we're just gonna stick with the controller for today. We're just gonna clean up one of the controllers, and I'll work on the Xbox off stream. It does need a good cleaning though. This is like the original Xbox that my dad used to play Halo 2 on and everything, so it's been around for a while and has a lot of cool save data and memories with it. So it's not yet the world's largest paperweight. I guess if I can't get it fixed, worst comes to worst, I can just, you know, get a functional original Xbox, and mix and match parts and make sure I use the storage from this thing and get it working. Although I should also open it and make sure that the clock battery hasn't gotten bad, because in some models of the Xbox, the clock battery would go bad, and then it would obviously spill and leak onto the board. So that reduces them to the world's largest paperweight. Well, second largest paperweight. I'm sure there is a Guinness Book of World Records for that somewhere. N64 controller. I got it so we can play multiplayer games on the N64. Check something. Yeah, okay. I was gonna see if Eclipse would show up before I got out the anime stuff. Well, we still have a little bit of time, because I still have some other stuff that's not anime related. We'll save the anime related stuff. For last. Xbox 360 USB receiver. So this is so I can use my wireless Xbox 360 controllers with my computer. Considering how much time I've been putting into, you know, getting them to work and everything, and yeah, that's what I was thinking. Because we have 2 already, but I need a 3rd if my uncle comes over and we want to play Mario Kart all together. But anyway, yeah, this is so I can use my wireless controllers, that Xbox 360 controllers I've been working on stream, on my actual computer. So that's fun and dandy. But why would you ever use a wireless controller when you have the Duke? Gaze upon its majesty and girth. It is the Duke. This is the Hyperkin Duke that was created for the Xbox One by Hyperkin. Kind of self-explanatory, I know, but you should have seen this. They put all, so this is how it came through shipping. Like, they didn't bother putting this in a box of its own. So like all the stickers were right on the front, including like all the shipping address and like everything. So I had to like get the, you know, hair dryer and make sure I got those stickers off. All right, let's see if I can open this up without breaking the box. Yeah, I think it just pulls like it's. I think it's just one of those kind of like slide deal. It should just slide out the bottom, I think. I obviously haven't opened this. Oop. I'll be live for like the next 2 hours or so. I gotta go pick up, well, I gotta go do something for family and all that later today, but that's why I started a bit earlier than last time today, so I'd have enough time to get everything done. But, oh, there's another sticker on the bottom, that's why it's not coming out. But yeah. Good luck with your errands. Come on. Come on. Come on. Good sticker, come off. Why is this one being so resistant? Stop resisting arrest. There we go. How's Blue Dragon been going? I haven't been playing it off stream. But we might this Wednesday play it on stream, depending on whether or not the capture card for the older consoles like the N64 comes or not. Behold the Duke. Back. One sec. Behold the original Duke. You can tell it's original because it's definitely seen better days. Oh yeah. Forgot how big this thing is. Like, it is a monster in your hands. Interesting. I wonder if it's... Yeah, it looks like it's a wired only. I don't think it has internal batteries, which is fine. Less to break over time. So the big thing here, where the Xbox logo usually is, this has been turned so there's a mini screen inside this, and it plays the original like Xbox starting up screen when it's plugged in. This thing is pretty good. This D-pad has always been so weird. It's like curved inwards. Like, I don't know if you can see. Well, here, get it a bit closer to the camera. But that, all right, later. D-pad is like curved inwards. It's so weird. It feels good. How does the size compare, I wonder? Because I've got the other one right here. Like, I've got the original right here, so how does the size compare? I think if anything, this one might be a bit larger, in fact. Yeah, I think it literally is a bit larger. It's a little hard to tell, but either way, they're of a comparable size where it clearly is not any smaller. It honestly doesn't feel too bad. Like, if I was a big man, I would want this size of a controller probably. There are some people who enjoy like the size of this controller just because they have such big meaty hands, you know? But yeah, that's pretty cool. It's pretty neat. I thought it would be kind of fun to play Halo Infinite with that controller. Play it on like the original big old Duke. In fact, I was thinking about playing it on the original Duke controller. And then I saw this and I was like, well, am I gonna really go through the trouble of using a 20-year or a 18-year-old or whatever controller when I could just use this thing? Yeah, I don't know, maybe at some point I will get that set up, because I do have a way of playing with original Xbox controllers on my PC. There's like a USB to like connector from Microsoft from like back in the day that I have a couple of actually somehow. But yeah, this was boxed well and everything. I'm excited to like plug this in and actually try playing with it at some point. All right, one last thing, and then we'll get to the anime girl juice or whatever I said. Oh, come on. I've got a poster in the mail, so I gotta open this down here because it's still got my shipping information on it. Well, that's why. It's because it's yeah, it was stapled in. That's why. All right. I needed a poster about the size of a frame I had, so I looked around, and this was the closest I could find. It's a really weird shape of a picture frame, because I got it for other specific poster, but that one was a weird shape. So, can I get this out without damaging anything, please? There's got to be a good way of holding on to. Maybe I just rip the plastic. There we go. Wow. Yes, it is the Sinnoh region. Personally, I like this region. Came out pretty well. I like how it looks. I mean, it's just official artwork printed out on like some nice paper, but it still looks good. I think this is actually artwork from the remakes. So, you know, this kind of hit or miss, but it looks really good. I think it turned out, it looks really good. I'm excited to put this up in my room. Got a very chemically smell though. All right, I've stalled enough on the anime girl stuff. Oh wait. Xbox heat up mug. It was on sale. Okay. Ceramic mug that changes the pattern and stuff when it gets warm. Alrighty. The sauce. So, yeah, they came. This one especially, I ordered like months and months ago. I mean, they did say 12 to 16 weeks before they would start shipping things out, but they were right on that like 15 weeks or so. I actually looked to see if it was coming anytime soon, and like the next day it was marked as coming, so that was good. This one just recently came out too. They both have the same tops. That's interesting. Funny how that works out. This is one is the gamer girl one. This is like the VCat something. I don't know. I think this is like a character, like a VTuber of some kind. I just liked the winter outfit because I bought this in like November or December when it was actually snowy. I am sure they have included a few other things, but yeah, sample packets of some of their flavors. As well as like one of their sauce snacks, apparently. Sustainable nutritious food bar. OG flavor. I guess I'll try it. Whatever. Free food, right? And then let's see what else we got. Or more of those flavors. Well, at least I can try some of these other ones. There's that flat, like, whatever one he made it. All right. I just don't. Okay, one sec. am I gonna do with all these samples? Like, how many samples do you think I need? Jeez. Like, still haven't gotten through the ones like that they sent me originally. I'm still getting through these 4 tubs. I guess I can do a quick impromptu review of these different flavors, I guess. Which one is this? Pineapple cocktail? Yeah, that's fine. Okay, so one thing is the spoon for this, and I'm not sure if this was accidental or not, but it's like really long. Like, obviously this one is like narrower but still tall than some of the other ones, but like the spoon was so long I had to like jam it in there, and it ended up with the spoon being all bent. Apart from that, this flavor is fine. Like, I mean, it's like what, pineapple and stuff. It's all right. Pina colada is actually pretty good. I think this one is the one that I've had the most of. I remember drinking this like at least once a week every time I would stream Persona 5. At least like every weekend, like I would throw a little bit of this in like some water and give me a boost for Persona 5 streams and stuff. The peach tea is actually kind of nice. Personally, I got the caffeine free so I could enjoy the flavor of tea water without the caffeine. So it's actually a pretty decent flavor. I haven't mixed or matched any of these. I know some people like this. Guacamole Gamer Fart, I got kind of for the memes. It's an all right flavor. It's just strawberry, what was that? Strawberry kiwi. So it's not a bad flavor. It's just, it doesn't mix well with anything. Like if I want to have, like if I have one of these other 3 ones, I can still usually eat like a snack or something with it, like nuts or whatever. But this like Guacamole Gamer Fart, like it has to stand on its own. Like I can't like be eating or drinking anything else when I'm having this. It's just, I don't know. It kind of like stands on its own that way. Like I just can't use it in conjunction with other things. Well, whatever. Anyway, and then we've got like all of these different like sample flavors. Some of these, have I tried any of these? Pineapple cocktail I have. Yeah, I have right here. So this is just that flavor again, pineapple cocktail. Misfits melon is kind of in my opinion, but it's been a long time since I had any of these samples. Every time I go to like have some of this stuff, I usually go for the stuff I have because, especially like with these two, since they don't have any caffeine, I can drink them like whatever time of the day. Actually right about now is when I should probably make, if I'm gonna drink one of these today, I should probably start drinking it soon so the caffeine has time to run out before the end of the day. But something I have been waiting to do for a while is this raspberry blue, these raspberry blue samples that it came with some of the other cups. I've been literally saving them to put them with this one here because I think it looks good with the blue. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that now, and I guess we'll try that. But yeah, it's like, why do I need it? Anyway, there's so many samples here. I don't know, maybe I'll try some and actually like them, but for the most part, kind of eh. All their flavors kind of eh. Everything is like very over the top with this brand, so like some of the stuff just kind of doesn't hit me. Like, I don't know, the way that maybe they think people go all in on it, especially since it's not like I can, you know, use these out in public. Not that I ever go anywhere outside anyway. That works out. Yeah. Go ahead and fill this. Shake well. And there she goes. I don't know, it looks pretty good. I like the design quite a bit. Like I said, it's a bit more of that kind of style I like, where it's a bit more casual and stuff. I'm already regretting this purchase, the Gamer Girl one. I don't know, it just kind of looks kind of generic. I don't know, maybe I'll feel different when I put a color in it and it'll look a bit better, but I don't know, it just feels a little bit generic. Yeah, it's blue raspberry. I don't know, it's all right. It reminds me of like that cotton candy, blue raspberry kind of candy. It's the same thing. Oh, am I gonna try this sus snack? Oh, sure, why not? I don't even know what this thing is like. Oh, is it like some sort of Rice Krispie thing? It's like a... It's just a Rice Krispie. Wait, what is this? Okay, so total sugar is 1 gram. Just a Rice Krispie. I mean, I've had a good fare. It reminds me of the Rice Krispies they would hand out, like, with school lunches. Because, yeah, it's America. Of course we get Rice Krispies in our school lunches. That tastes the same, too. It's been a while since I had a Rice Krispie. It's not bad, it's just... It's just a Rice Krispie. Tastes a little bit better than the ones that were handed out with school lunches, but that's not a very high bar. I don't know. I don't think I would get this. Like, I wouldn't pay for this. Since it's free, like, it's whatever, right? But I can call this, like... sustainable, nutritious food bar. Yeah, right. This thing is just a Rice Krispie with, like, some slightly better ingredients. It's like nothing special. I think the branding around this is overly complex. Like, I had no idea what they meant by sustainable, nutritious food bar. If you say Rice Krispie, I know what you mean. I don't know, I think it's just overcomplicated. Like, somebody has to tell you what this is before you would buy it. Right? Because you wouldn't know what it is otherwise, unless you're just buying into the hype of, like, the people promoting it. The influencers or whatever. All right. So that was everything in the box, and everything. Like I said, a lot of stuff, was in there. And everything. I will go ahead and, sorry, I'm still, like... Thousand-yard stare off into the abyss. This will probably be the last one of these I do for a while. One of these kind of streams, because A, I need to stop spending so much money. Honestly. Like, yeah. Probably have to, like, budget myself out. And B, I've gotten through a lot of the projects I wanted to do, and any of the other ones I really want to do are probably going to be off stream for the most part. We might mess around with some like Wii's later down the line the next time I get a chance to do this. And then C, after next week I gotta go back to work and everything. So next week I'm hoping to like make sure my schedule is as clear as possible, get as much stuff done this week and whatever that I want to get done. And then like next week, Monday, like I just want like the whole next week to finish up any lingering projects that I have, clean up my room, get everything in order, get myself back into a regular routine of getting up at 5:30 in the morning so I can go to work and all that, and just like give myself a week to like relax, a reset, and get back ready for going back to work. So I'll still stream obviously like at the regular times, but any extra streams will be like reduced. So, and I'll be working on, like I said, projects and like videos and stuff I want to get done before the end of the month. So yeah, yeah, probably gotta set myself a budget. A lot of money over there like the last 3 or so weeks to have a full box of like cool knickknacks every week. I mean, it's fun, don't get me wrong, it's fun. I'm not fine financially. I'm not overexerting myself right now. Do I need all this stuff? No. Is it cool? Yeah. But I think in the future I'm gonna like kind of like set myself a budget and, you know, kind of know what I'm looking for and everything. One cool thing about this is like I've gotten a chance to like actually look around and see what there is in the market and see like what I actually want to spend money on, what I want to start collecting for and stuff. Like I want to finish out my Wii collection, maybe collect some Xbox 360 games, you know, what's around for the Switch, and focus like on those 3 consoles, and then maybe I'll move on to like some other stuff. I would love to collect some more DS stuff. Hardware isn't too expensive, but all the games are really expensive for DS and 3DS, so I might hold off on that. Yeah. Oh. Am I already getting the crash from that sus bar? Man, that was like a lot. I just ate lunch too, like not that long ago, so. Anyway, let me get the stuff off the table. I'll full screen the Lo-Fi Girl in a minute, and I'm gonna move the camera so you guys can see a bit better what I'm doing. Like I'll move it at a different angle to get a better view of my hands and stuff while I'm working on the controller. We'll open it up, clean it up, put it back together. That's the plan for today. And then, yeah, hopefully we can get that done within the next hour or so, because I have to go somewhere later. So we're on a bit of a time crunch, so I won't sit here waffling for too much longer here. Okay, so pull up this. Yeah, I understand it's kind of scuffed, but you know, is what it is. Do when you have only one monitor and stuff. Well, I guess this time they didn't send me an extra waifu cup. They did that last time I ordered one. I mean, it was free, so I'm not gonna say like no to that. I still have it downstairs, like unopened and everything, so that's kind of fun. Hopefully next time we do this, it'll be warmer, so I can like do it out on the porch where we have a nicer backdrop of my backyard than just this blank white wall up here. Gonna make you guys a bit taller so you can see my hands a bit better. It'd be nice to have like a multicam setup where I can just swap over to other camera at this, or for like close-ups of my hands or whatever I hold box grab, but setting all of this up already is a bit of a nightmare every time. I can only imagine how much I'd get if I tried to implement a camera or something. Yeah, that'll be fine. Try that. Let me get out of this little Lo-Fi Girl screen so people don't think I'm just restreaming Lo-Fi Girl. Is that correct? That's the correct orientation, I think, yeah. I guess. Because you can't see the screen now. Okay. Let me get out the stuff. Camera. My phone. A bit closer to me, so it's not in the way of the camera so much. I need that here. Okay. Nice little thing of rubbing alcohol. 91%. Do not drink. Okay, I think we're about ready. I think the Xbox 360 controller thumbsticks work on the original Xbox controllers as well, but I can verify that. If not, I can always get some more thumbsticks later. So this is the Xbox controller in question. See that it's showing its age in its terms of its amount of dust and everything on it, like how smooth and like worn down the thumbsticks are. You can kind of see the dust maybe in there, in between the thumbsticks and stuff. But this shouldn't be too much different from an Xbox 360 controller and everything, so. Okay. So, okay, so we got to get the screws out of the back. So there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 screws on the back. And then the 7th one is hidden like underneath this sticker. We'll try to keep the sticker intact, but no promises. I know it'll void the warranty. I know it sucks, but you know, at the end of the day, I don't think that warranty is going to be honored anyway. So see if this is the right size bit. Yep, looks like it. I'm looking forward to seeing the similarities and differences between an Xbox and Xbox 360 controller. I think they're probably going to be pretty similar, you know. Xbox and Xbox 360, both made by Microsoft. Similar design philosophy. I think I just heard one of those screws rubbing against the plastic. There we go. That one had a bit more trouble coming out. I was a little worried about these deep ones, but thankfully my bit is long enough that I can get in there. I actually ran into that problem with the Wii. I had to pick up some narrower, longer screwdrivers for specifically a couple of screws on the Wii. Because the bit that I had wasn't long enough to actually get down like into the hole and safely unscrew the tri-wing screw on one of the wells on the outside case of the Wii. So it's like in a half, but like partially taken apart state over there. I gotta finish that up. Like I said, there's some projects I need to do this week. Make sure I finish up next week. For example, I have to do my taxes later this week. Yeah, taxes. Well, at least I don't have to report anything on earnings on YouTube or anything, because I've not made a single penny in the last 3 years of streaming. All right. So, last screw should be behind controller. Q-tip. The rubbing alcohol. Go ahead and loosen up the sticker this way. The other thing you can do is grab a hair dryer of some sort or anything like that and start melting the glue that way and kind of peel it off that way. Hopefully we could just peel it partially to like take out the screw and then put it back on. The idea. We'll see. No promising. First time doing something. Well, doing it like on this computer. At least with the Xbox 360 controller, the sticker is hidden behind the battery pack, so it's a lot less noticeable if you decide to remove the sticker entirely, but this one, like, it's right on the back, so a little bit more noticeable. Come on, baby. Come on. All right. Come on. Last screw. Come on. Is it a different size than the others? I didn't consider that. I think it's a different size than the others. Okay. Yeah, I think it's like one smaller. Alrighty. Let me grab one smaller screw head. I'll go ahead and put that in case. Remember which bit I used for the bigger ones. Come on. Should be the right size. Unless I was mistaken in thinking that it was a different size. Come on, last screw. Work with me here. There we go. Ta-da! Last screw. All right. Let me just set that apart from the other so I remember that screw goes in the back underneath the sticker. Now we should just be able to carefully pull apart of the controller. Wow, look at that. The back comes right off. All right. Ooh, interesting. Okay. So, this motor here is like exactly the same as the ones that go in the Xbox 360 controllers, whereas the other one's a bit different. So that's kind of interesting. I bet you could even take like a motor that goes like in an Xbox 360 controller and like completely replace this one, and it would be like exactly the same. That's kind of interesting. I wonder why they use two different kinds of motors here, but they didn't for future ones. It's, in fact, that well design that holds the motor in is the exact same one that gets used in the Xbox 360 as well. Interesting. Yep. lift the board out. Go ahead and we'll remove the top in a minute. Okay, what do we got? Interesting. Okay. So some more of those rubber silicone pads for that. Buttons and stuff. That's pretty similar to the 360 as well. Oh, interesting. The start and select buttons are like one piece here. That's interesting. Ooh, hello. There's the different colored buttons. Oh. They're slightly different shape, but the overall design is very similar to the Xbox 360 controllers. That's kind of interesting. And in fact, I think, yeah. Yeah. So this D-pad housing is the exact same as the 360. The only difference is that there's another groove like on the right here, and like another part that sticks out. So like other than that, like, this is the exact same as like the Xbox 360 controller. Where's that smaller bit? I'm gonna need that to get those screws. I am very familiar with those screws. I'm gonna need a smaller bit for those. So far it's pretty standard for a controller. It looks pretty similar to an Xbox 360 controller, which you would expect. I'm imagining that's very similar. I'm interested to look at the board itself here in a minute too. That. Cool. That's the screws for the D-pad taken out. Grab my tweezers here. There's two little clips that hold the Xbox 3, like the D-pad in. Just press on those, and it comes right out. I wonder if it's a different size, or if the 360 and original Xbox D-pads are interchangeable. It's interesting seeing the differences and similarities to the next generation of controllers that they would make. Yeah. Anyway, we've got all of our plastic parts off except for this bad boy here, which is new to me. Obviously this is not Xbox 360 controller. Looks like it's just got some flip on those clips, and I could probably get the whole assembly off because it seems like it's held in with a couple of screws. Probably not gonna do that. I just want to get all the plastic parts off so I can rinse them off without damaging the board, obviously. And then I can clean the board with isopropyl alcohol and stuff. I get all the plastic parts off. Come on. Because there are clips on both sides, it makes it a little hard to get off. But oh. Gotta kind of like pull up from both sides at the same time. Try and declip both sides. Oh, there we go. I think that'll actually be a lot easier to get back on. Alrighty. Well, that's all the plastic parts off. Let me go ahead and grab a towel or like some paper towel or something, and I'll go ahead and rinse those off and set them out to dry while we work on the board and stuff. little better already. And then translucent green look for the controllers was always pretty good. All right. Oh, duh. I still got to do the buttons. One sec. The buttons in the D-pad also probably need to be rinsed off, considering how many times they've been pressed. Okay. These be rinsed off too. All right. I'll bust out the hairdryer if those are still wet when we're done with the board. Speaking of which, let's grab that up again and start working on that. Pull it off to the side, roll up my sleeves. All right. Wiggle these thumbsticks off a minute. Oh, one. Two. Now I've heard tell that the 360 and original Xbox thumbsticks are pretty much interchangeable. So I've got these replacement 360 thumbsticks that I've used previously right here. So we'll see if that is the case. It looks 360. And if I look at the bottom, yeah, I think so. It might be a slightly different size of the thing. And like design. I might just keep the original sticks after washing them off or something. Oh, let me just, for science, let me see if they actually fit. Yeah. Yeah, it looks like they fit all right. All right, I might just keep those on. I'll have to buy some more of those, I guess. All right. Now the fun part that everybody loves is I carefully go over every inch of this with isopropyl alcohol, a Q-tip. Ooh, look how quickly that got dirty. Face on this table. All right. forget to turn the fan on. Sometimes when I do this, the stench of rubbing alcohol gets pretty. Alright. Housing, we're just gonna go ahead and use a brush. Oh yeah, that smells good. Whoa! Let there be light, I suppose. I always forget that it's swapped. For some reason, the light one turns off the or turns on and off the fan, and the fan one turns on and off the. Yeah, whatever. They're swapped. Leave the light on though, might as well. Get a better view of what's going on. It's only gonna get darker and darker, although it's still middle of the day here. What time is it? Yeah, we're making good. Alright. Okay. Got the front pretty well cleaned up. Let's do the back a minute. Weird how they're like on an angle, the triggers. Speaking of triggers, we should remove them from the board if you'd like to clean them off a bit easier, but I don't know, I find that a troublesome task. I don't usually do that if I don't have to. I've actually got a board from a 360 that doesn't work, but I'd like to salvage the parts from it, like the plastic parts, so I think I'm gonna take the triggers off of that and stuff. So I'm planning on using that as practice to like for removing triggers and stuff. I know it's kind of hard sometimes because learning this stuff requires a bit of like repetition and experimentation, you know, just kind of getting the feel for how controllers are laid out and everything. So, yeah. Trying to figure out what goes where and what to use and what's the best way to clean something. Like the whole process. I don't know. I've enjoyed learning about it and everything. It's been a fun thing to do over the last month or so. And I got to catch up on a lot of things that have just been sitting as projects to do at a later date. Like, I finally gotten to that later date and I have time to do a bunch of these things. I worry that I haven't gotten some of the other projects I wanted to get done, but you know what? Life is a highway, and I'm gonna ride it as far as I can go. Even though I hate the highway. I hate driving on the highway. So many crazy people on there, especially on the commute to work. Bother. Take the back roads where people are still crazy, but at least it's at a slightly lower speed, so it's get a bit more time to react properly. Okay. I think that's actually it. There wasn't, like, it's not non-functioning, so there's no point in, like, or still works as far as I know, so. Oh boy. Alright. Let's go ahead and start putting it back together then. I'll grab probably the air dryer a minute soon, and we'll air dry those pieces of the shell that haven't been dried yet, which is probably most of it, honestly. Thumbstick on. Correct orientation. Oh, one. That one. Yeah, I guess I'll have to get some more from this Amazon seller. Seemed to work pretty good for both Xbox and Xbox 360 controllers, so. Okay. Well, let me go ahead and get a sip of raspberry blue, I guess. And then we'll go ahead and grab the hair dryer, and I will start I guess we could also just start with like paper towel to like get a big chunk or whatever of water. Hair dry it afterwards. What are you looking at, cat, huh? Looking at all my stuff laid all over the place because I had to hurriedly move it off the table. Yeah, I think this honestly needs a bit of a better rinse off or clean or something. Wipe it off here a minute and get some of that off. Guess I could use some more of those Q-tips and stuff for the toothbrush and get at that a bit more. For sure the start and select buttons need to be gotten at a bit better because those like crack the dirt like nobody's business and it's really hard to get it out. Without like a brush of some kind. Because it's like the words are etched into the plastic, so any little etchings. Rub off, or do I need to grab the... I think it came off. Dirt. Ooh. Didn't realize I had a cut there. Probably should have worn the gloves for this. Oh well. I got them, but I don't like wearing gloves generally. Oh, I should make sure I get in all the grooves, like between the shells of the controller. Like the outside is always really dirty. Oh yeah, it's really bad. Xbox 360's controllers have that too. Yeah, grooves between the seams like get really dirty, like between the two halves. All right, that should be good. Back half. And then we will air dry the both of them and start putting it back together. Yeah, the extra pair of hands box might come in handy again, same way it does with Xbox 360 controllers. Especially since it's got the same motor thing, which is like the reason why that box even, like, I've been using it, because getting back the Xbox 360 controller is a bit of a pain without like a second pair of hands or something to hold onto the front, just because you have to guide the motors back in place. I think I've done it without a second pair of hands, but it's really tricky and it takes way too much time and effort to like get together properly. Way faster just to like ask somebody for help or come up with a solution to do that. Like the box or whatever, you know, grab a random cardboard box and cut it so the face will stick through, like the buttons and the thumbsticks will stick through, but the won't like obviously fall through. Gotta get into those little grooves with a Q-tip, little holes where the screws go. So they're filthy and Q-tip works pretty well for that. Actually, the one behind the sticker is probably just fine. I think we're gonna have to rubbing alcohol actually in here. Well, it's safe to say that even after all my speaking and stuff, I still haven't found a good angle to put the camera at. This is a decent angle, but it's probably not the best because A, you don't see my face. Well, maybe that's preferred. And B, still hard to see what I'm doing exactly. Yeah. I think the guys who have like the whole setup and everything like have some sort of overhead camera. Overhead setup. Throwing together less than an hour. Well, it took me more than an hour the first time, so I've gotten a bit better at it, I guess. At moving everything upstairs. Alright. I guess if I finish before I have to go, then I can clean up some before I out. Oh, speaking of which, I just noticed. There you go. That's better, right? Let me see. All right, I just gotta text somebody. A minute. There we go. All right. All right. Last big piece of plastic here. We'll just get in there with a towel first. I think it looks fine. Looks pretty fine to me. All right. And the last pieces here. These will probably just have to air dry because it's hard to get in into unless you're using a Q-tip. End up having to blow them out with my lips, but then I ended up getting like rubbing alcohol on my face sometimes, which is not fun. Oh, the pain, the agony. Okay. Probably go at the start and select button with a brush as I usually do. There's like little grooves in that too that constantly build up like dirt and stuff. This one, not so much. A bit bigger than the 360 ones, so they don't quite as much, but yeah. Mail's here. Am I supposed to have anything delivered today? Mail truck just passed by. I don't think I'm supposed to have anything delivered today. Tomorrow, yes. And hopefully Wednesday. Like I said, the capture card's supposed to come Wednesday. I should double check that on Amazon, but yeah. Nickelodeon. Okay. Ooh, reaching all the way over. Give me a nice stretch. Here, I thought I was gonna go for a run today. Maybe I still will after this. Probably not. Got a lot of other things I gotta get done today, but I should tomorrow. Tomorrow's gonna be like 50 degrees outside in like the afternoon. I'm gonna have to like get outside and enjoy it. It's supposed to get rainy and nasty for like the last couple of weeks here. Just in time for the end of the month break. Okay. Yeah, I think that's. Ooh, I just had a fun idea. For Xbox 360 stuff. What if I made a Xbox 360 controller themed after one of these translucent green original Xbox controllers? I think I could do that. 'Cause you'd probably want an aftermarket translucent green shell, and then you would just take a white like top, because you'd want the black and white buttons, so you'd want the bumpers to be black and white to reflect the original, like, you know, design. So you'd probably just like tape off each bumper and kind of like paint them or spray paint them or something, right? Black and white. And then you could probably even reuse the same D-pad off of like one of the S's. Yeah, that would be kind of fun. Maybe something like in the future. That would be kind of a fun thing to do on like one of these streams when I get a chance, or like on a later night stream or something. Okay. I thought somebody was texting me back, but it was just eBay. Okay. Let me go finally grab that hair dryer. We'll air dry all of these parts and we'll start putting it back. Shouldn't be so tired today. I spent time sleeping in. I guess I stayed up later than I thought. I got really into reading Gwenpool comics. Ended up doing that way later than I thought I did, I guess. I don't know. It's kind of a neat character. I was expecting it to be like a copy of Deadpool, but like a girl. Although I guess that kind of exists, but it was different. So, I don't know. It's like the only modern comic book thing that's happened that's caught my attention is like Gwenpool. You know my microphone is good because you can't hear The air dryer, probably, unless I talk. Sorry, I wasn't saying anything there because I didn't know how loud the air dryer was being if I spoke. Like if I spoke, it would probably pick up the air dryer. Okay. Well, I think that's everything pretty sufficiently dry. Let's start putting everything back together. Is that the way it's supposed to go? I think so. Yeah, it is. Okay. And then let's go ahead and oh, I guess I should before I put the board back in, I need to put that plastic thing on it. My bad. Way. Oh yeah. I thought so. Yeah, that goes back on way easier than it came off. Oh, hold up. Oh, I see. Yeah. Okay, there we go. Now it's in properly. Now we put the back on. Oh, wait. Did I mess up over here? Does this have to go through that? I don't think so. I think because this goes it goes through here. And then based on my knowledge from Xbox 360 controllers, it would go like this. And then triggers. that. Unless I put it on backwards, but I don't think I did. No, I did. I definitely did. Cool. I put the thing that goes on the top and the thing that was hard to get off back on the wrong way, so now I have to redo that. Because I thought the Microsoft logo would be pointing the other way, but I guess not, so. Come on. So. This goes like that, I think. These go like that. That's got to slide down into that. Cool. We got the back on. All right. Here. And then from past experience, I know that this easiest way to this together. This in. Put the D-pad on a minute. There we go. And then grab screws for the D-pad and we'll go ahead and put them in. A little bit of water in there, so I'm just going to get it out with a Q-tip. I'm going to go ahead and well, I gotta say, if nothing else, I'm enjoying this nice, peaceful afternoon working on stuff with the music in the background. All right, so that's the D-pad back in. Let's go ahead and put the buttons all back in a minute. There, yep. Black. Oh yeah, that's right. Okay. And then starting. Select. There. Put those rubber pads back on a minute. Yeah. That. Up the D-pad. The end of the button. Cool.
now, let me just go ahead and grab that box. So, just like X360 controllers, we're just gonna that. Guide the motors into place. Up. We're not forcing anything. Motor on the left has given me some issues. Yeah. Yep. Ta-da! Yeah. Oh, just in time. I finished putting new thumbsticks on it and cleaning it up a bit and putting it back together. I was also thinking that it would be a cool thing in the future to get an Xbox 360 controller that looks like this. They didn't make one, which is kind of a shame. But I think if I got like an aftermarket translucent dark green see-through thing like this for the Xbox 360 controller, and then like painted the bumpers like black and white, and like did some other stuff, I think I could make it look pretty cool. And I could even I think this D-pad, I could salvage a D-pad from a broken older Xbox controller like this and put it on there too. Even. Anyway, let me get the screws back in and we'll plug it in, and I can at least test that it works still. We won't be able to play on any games, unfortunately, because I still have to fix the actual Xbox, but, or at least, you know, get the disk drive up and going, but I can like thumb through the menu and everything. I don't know, it's kind of nice. It's kind of weird, the weather, because like tomorrow it's supposed to be 50s. Today it's like upper 40s. It's still pretty windy out, so it's not too nice. But tomorrow's like supposed to be 50s. I gotta get out and about because I've got the whole day pretty much, so I should get out and about and do some stuff like outside or whatever. Maybe wash off my car or something, because after that it's supposed to like go back down to 30s and rainy for like the next 2 weeks, which is unfortunate. Well, hopefully next month it'll be like 50s and stuff. Probably by the next time I get a chance to do something like this on the next like holiday or whatever, I'll be able to do it out on like the porch. So bit of a bigger table out there, and it's got a better, yeah, winter and road construction pretty much. It's just weird that it's getting up to 50 like one day and then going back down to like 30s and rainy. But I guess it's not that surprising around here. I wish it had been a bit nicer this last month, so I could have gotten out and about a bit more since I had so much time on my hands, you know? But, you know, it is what it is. I had plenty of projects indoors that I needed to work on anyway. Like, I think today or tomorrow I gotta put together a chair I got off Amazon, like an office chair. See if that's a better fit than the chair I got off the side of the road that I've been using for a while now. Considering how much time I, you know, spend sitting down at that desk, I figured I should invest in a better office chair, so. Yep. Alright, and then the last screw, the one that goes underneath the sticker here. All right. And there we go. All done. I was surprised that the thumbsticks for the 360 and the original Xbox are interchangeable. I think the design is slightly different, but honestly, they're better than the worn down original ones. In terms of like gripability and everything. Like this thing has been worn smooth, and this one looks like it's had a bite taken out of it, which if I remember right, I think I was the one who took a bite out of it when I was younger, so you know, good times. But yeah, that's the whole thing put together, everything. Can move it a bit closer. I'll have to get the whole Xbox taken apart at some point off stream and see if I can get the disk drive to work again. At the very least, I need to clean out the fan and everything. I guess if I needed to, I could get a working Xbox and take the disk drive out of that or something. Or even like a broken one might have a functioning disk drive or something, you know. But anyway, I think that's going to do it for this stream. Hopefully you enjoyed it or whatever. Again, probably this will be the last one of this kind that I do for a while, just because for a few reasons. I've gotten through a lot of the projects I wanted to get to this month. B, I need to spend less money on stuff. Because I've been spending a lot of money on stuff lately. Like, I'm doing fine, don't worry about me. But, like, I need to, like, kind of rein it in. Kind of be more selective about what I'm buying or whatever. Because you may have noticed I had a full box of stuff every week for the last few weeks here, so, yeah. Yeah, I spent a good chunk of money. Like, not, I guess everything's relative. But anyway. Yeah, I gotta slow down on that a bit. But it's been fun, like, getting to, like, take this stuff apart and, like, put it back together and everything. And, either getting things working that weren't working or, cleaning up things that were very dirty. Extremely dirty. So, probably won't be able to do a stream like this for a little bit long, for probably another month or so of accumulating stuff or whatever. I gotta remember I gotta do some spring cleaning. I put everything in bags. I just have to actually like donate it and stuff, so I gotta remember to do that sometime this week, as well as my taxes. But I'm hoping I can get as much done this week, and then next week I have some time to just kind of like hang out and stuff and work on stuff. Afternoon. Because I think what I'm gonna do is I'll try and stream on Wednesday afternoons, even after I'm done with work. So I'll probably stream like around 4:30 my time, and just for like a couple of hours every Wednesday night. You know, just kind of hang out and stuff. Maybe play something that isn't Persona. I don't know. Play something a bit more chill or whatever. So, next Wednesday, if the capture card comes and it works and everything, next Wednesday we will go ahead and play like the N64 that I got working. Otherwise, I'll probably stream Blue Dragon again this Wednesday afternoon. I don't know, maybe we'll make that into a series or something. I don't know. I wouldn't be opposed to that. But anyway, for now, I think that's gonna do it for me. What time is it? Oh, it's nice. It's right at 2. Okay, cool. So I have to wrap up now anyway, so I can clean some of this up before I head out the door. I gotta go do some family stuff today. So I will go ahead and see you guys Wednesday or Friday or maybe Thursday, if you're into Azur Lane, or Friday, Saturday, Sunday for Persona stuff. So yeah, next Sunday, gosh, it's already Monday. Next Sunday, I'm going to be doing a 12-hour live stream. So I'll start at the same time, but like just end after 12 hours. So I don't know, to celebrate 3 years of live streaming and all that kind of stuff. And just because it'll be the longest stream I've ever done. So I kind of wanted to push it and see how far I could go and everything. I got some decent or neat or interesting ideas to kind of like fill out the time. And it'll also kind of depend on how quickly we get through Strikers, if we finish the game before Sunday or not. But yeah. Well, in the meantime, I hope you guys have a great day. I will hopefully see you later. Thanks for hanging out, Union, and everything. Thanks for anybody else who's been lurking or watching the VOD. And I will hopefully see you guys later. And in case I don't see you, hope you guys have a good afternoon, good evening, and good night. See ya. And now I awkwardly find a way to end the stream, because the kitchen table is not a great place for a mouse. Okay, I'll see you.